Welcome back to Broadcast Brains at SEMPTI 2017. This time we're doing something a little bit different. We're out at the AJA stand and we're with the AJA president, Nick Rashby. Nick, thanks for coming on Broadcast
thanks for having me.
So AJA have had a really strong heritage in now recorders, converters and processors. And what we have now at showing at SEMPTI this year is some great new products. So we've, as a company, been really familiar with using the KiPro range of recorders over the years. We've had the KiPro racks, KiPro quads, and now we've got some new units, and now we're talking about the KiPro Ultra and the Ultra Plus. So please, tell us a little bit more about the units and the philosophy behind which drove you to producing this new series.
The new series is really, we wanted to redo the form factor. We had the 1RU and the KiPro rack, and we wanted something that was portable and then also rack mountable. So it's a half rack wide and 2RU tall. And the KiPro Ultra, which we introduced about a year and a half ago, is a single channel HD, SD, and 4K recorder player in ProRes and DNX HD. And then we came out recently with the KiPro Ultra Plus, which just started shipping, that adds those features and also adds 4-channel HD recording, which was a big customer demand, but in the same form factor.
Sure. So with the new KiPro Ultra Plus, this little unit here, one of the things I note here, we're talking about a really high channel density. So I see with 4 channels of record here.
Yeah, Joe, maybe you can pop on the 4-channel here. Yeah, so it's really a monitoring powerhouse as well. So not only can you record 4 independent channels of HD, but you can display it on the front panel and it'll drive that quad split out to any display that you want, or you can show the individual quadrants on any display. And there's just tons of connectivity on the box. There's SDI outputs, there's fiber, there's HDMI, so really quite a flexible box.
It's also redundant power options as well, so we can be sure that no matter what's going on, that we can keep that recording going.
Yeah, and they're 12 volt as well, so we can run them off battery packs if needed if you're in the field. So we try to make things really flexible for people. And using all standard connectivity, there's nothing proprietary from a connectivity standpoint on the box.
So from a control point of view, we've got an Ethernet interface there. So what can we do with that?
There is a Python API, a REST API that we publish that a lot of people have created control interfaces for the box. So there's RS-422 to sort of use it like a traditional tape deck, or you can control it over the network using our network interface that is driven by the box. There's a Linux web server in there, or one of the many products that are out there that have been developing around that API.
So really, in a nutshell, we've got a unit here that can do multiple channels of HD as well as Ultra HD and pretty much everything in between.
Yeah, and I think just the density, if you in 2RU in a rack, you can get 8 channels of HD, up to 1080p 60 HD recordings. So I think that's pretty valuable for people that are concerned about density in rack space.
Yeah, absolutely. So moving on from the KiPro Ultra Plus that we have here, one of the things that we've certainly been very familiar with over the years at Videocraft is AJA's FS range of processors, and absolutely they've gained a really strong reputation in Australia and probably around the world for units that you can just plug in and get the job done without ever having to worry about it. It works. It just works. And we've seen with our FS1s, the FS2s, and certainly most recently the FS4s, we've now got something new. So tell us some more about it.
Yeah, at NAB we showed a tech preview of this FS-HDR, which is built on the technology that we introduced in FS4. So FS-HDR has a lot of the features of FS4, so you can do multi-channel HD frame sync and conversions, or you can do a single channel of up to 4K conversions and such. And then we added, in partnership with our friends at ColorFront, the two companies came together and we've taken their color science, which is widely regarded as some of the best in the industry, and integrated into the FS-HDR to be able to do HDR processing as well. So this box is capable of going from SDR to HDR, vice versa, from log formats to Rec 709 or to an HDR format, all in real time. And so you just punch buttons and away you go. So it's really a a great problem solver, especially for live production, of being able to just immediately deliver the HDR format that you need, as well as doing raster conversions and all the other things that the box is known for.
Oh, absolutely. Well, what we're finding now in these early days of HDR, we are sitting on quite a few different standards. We have cameras that might actually do an HDR, but they're doing it in a 709 color space, or as you say, we might have things in S-Log3, and then we want to deliver HDR and even SDR. So tell us a little bit more about that. Can we deliver HD HDR out of these as well?
Absolutely. So yeah, if you have a 4K camera and it has a log output, you can feed it into the box, call it the right settings, and output HD HDR or SC-SDR or whatever you need. So it has all of the hardware conversions that we're known for up, down, and cross conversion just between formats, and then also adds in this HDR processing. And again, you can do 1 channel or up to 4 channels of HD, and each one of those HD channels can process different HDR format on each.
Well, that's really quite a unique
very
feature.
Flexible. So we, like I said, we sort of did a little teaser at NAB. We're expecting it to ship before IBC, and we'll be introducing the price and the exact ship date in the next few weeks.
Okay.
But it's working here. It's doing its thing here. It's taking in Panasonic log format and in real time converting it to HDR10, I believe. So we support HDR10, we support HLG, we support most of the more the popular HDR formats that are out there. And again, using ColorFront's Color Science and their ColorFront engine that's integrated into the box. So it's really it should be just accurate. You don't have to spend a lot of time painting it, get it to the look you want. You just pop in the right format and away you go. So again, for live production, we think it's going to be a really nice tool.
Absolutely. I can see here that this FS-HDR will be a great problem solver, like the previous FS series of units that we've had over the years. And this is one of the boxes that I can see for live production in Ultra HD is going to be very much in demand.
Yeah, and it also has 12G capability, like the FS4, where you can add on 12G with optional SFPs. We're sort of increasing our 12G SDI product range. We have new mini converters that are 12G. A lot of the products you'll see from us, we're going to be introducing new products at IBC in the winter as well, the beginning of next year, and then of course at NAB. So and most of those will have 12G connectivity. So we have a good roadmap and a lot of products coming.
Oh, sounds exciting. Sounds like you've got plenty...
No rest for the weary.
No, I think you've got a busy road ahead of you there.
Always,
certainly with where you're at right now with these products, we can certainly see that the road should be fairly rosy moving forward. And
knock on Formica.
Well, this is the trade show wood, I think.
Yeah, I don't know how much luck it has.
But Nick, thanks very much for being on Broadcast Brains with us today.
Thank you, I really appreciate it.
And have a great show.
Great, thank you very much.
Thank you.